All right, Angie. We got to debrief. We got to unpack a little bit. This is what the post show it's about. It's kind of going that next level of discussion.
We're going to unpack, Dustin, but let's say welcome to the post show.
You have your mic on? Because I can't hear you hardly. I don't know. I'm just making sure. Maybe it's not loud enough. Is it on? Can y'all hear?
I probably don't.
No, you don't even have it on. You got so into the message, I was like, I think they can't hear you.
I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wanted to welcome everybody to the post show is what I was saying.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, welcome to the post
So welcome to the post show, and what a great message.
Well, I'm still kind of tripping on it. I'm still working through it. So what I mean by that, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say there's a couple of things that really hit. Number one, who would have ever thought to put Van Halen over Passion of the Christ?
That's your problem. That's why I'm drinking 6 Cokes and eating 9 donuts, because my mind ain't right.
It was really powerful, though. It was awesome, and never would have thought to put those two together, but it was a perfect match.
The truth
when
is,
she looks up to him and those...
He says, contact is all it takes.
I'm like, yes!
Boom, boom. Well, this was crazy. So Greg and Daniel, we picked out all the music for the month.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we got diverse music.
Yeah.
We've got some funky stuff next week, some worship stuff, some Bee Gees are coming in. There's something coming on in. I didn't want to bring it back, but there's some Bee Gees coming in. There's just a lot of great
Today
music.
was really good for especially our generation.
Yeah, but I told them, I was like, man, we're thinking this Love Walks In Van Halen.
Yeah.
And then literally, we didn't really know what it was about.
Yeah.
And then when I saw that Sammy was talking about aliens, I was like, dude, I got it. And they were like, why are you going to make that work? I was like, dude, that's what we're called to be. You're not supposed to look like or act like everybody else. Mm-hmm. And that's what's challenging to me, because I do. Many times I realize that I'm more worldly, or I'm more, and this is when I grew up, that was all about music.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't listen to that music, you don't watch those movies. Well, the irony is, they may have not been watching those movies or listening to that music, but they treated people very poorly. When I'm talking about Christians in general, as a group, we were not always, we knew how to fit the mold that we thought was the right mold. Mm-hmm. But then when it came to serious issues or treating someone with love or kindness or being different, I would see that many times we weren't. I mean, it wasn't always equal. So now I'm going, all right, look, I'm not focusing so much. I'm going to use that music and then try to challenge us to go, but are we really doing it? You know, are we really treating people the way that Christ would call us to treat them? And then I can tell you, truthfully, meeting with the police officers this past week with Joe and Jesse and their life of mental illness and dealing with people with mental illness, and then training and racism and police. You think about it, these police officers are the ones that are catching a lot of flack. Yeah. Even in our local community. It's not all easy. But that Jesse and them were going, man, check yourself before you start pointing the finger at somebody else. That was one of the main things of the whole week.
Training,
It's like your own personal. And so then it hit me as I'm preparing this. It's the same way for Christians. It's like we're real easy to point the finger at somebody else and go, boy, they're messed up or they're wrong. And I go, man, I need to look at me. So before we start doing that, and that's why I'm still working through everything from racism to whatever it is. And what that specifically means for me is trying to develop relationships or put myself in worlds that I'm not familiar with, so that I can better understand it. Police world being one of them. It's one thing to criticize the way policing's done. It's another thing to go sit in there and go listen and learn and watch and try to help them train to be different.
Change,
Same way in the racism and stuff like that. It's like, man, I got to go in that world and go, hey, man, come in and talk to me, be my friend, talk so that we can understand. Well, that's loving your neighbor. It's like, man, I'm going to give you a little time. I'm going to try to figure that out. So the Simple Church is trying, whether that's helping people in the community or helping people that have gone through tough times or hurricanes or whatever else, it's just we have that responsibility. So I'm still kind of tripping on it. The series is only going to get more and more difficult in some ways.
Challenging.
Well, because I think we Americanize Christianity and we don't really want to deal with the other part of it.
Yeah.
And when I tell you Americanize it, it's like, well, I have the right. Like that one passage on go the extra mile. Yeah. Nobody really wants to look at that. I mean, including me. I'm like, so if your enemy comes up, if the government, the law, whatever it was, which is the Roman Empire, which, by the way, the Roman Empire compared to a current government, you think you got problems now? Don't live 2,000 years ago. Don't go look it up. They were crucifying people in the streets, all right? So it was very, very oppressive. So I've heard even Andy Stanley talk about it recently. We watched one of his messages, and he was like, quit comparing America to Caesar, because we are not even close to what happened back in that time. And Caesar is radically different than our presidential system, regardless of who's in office or not. But the point was being, it's very challenging because it's submission. And we want to win. We don't want to submit. And Christianity is about submission. And most people just don't like that, including me. I struggle with it. I think all of us do. So as I'm preaching and I'm going, all right, God, help me. But what I learned, sorry, I'm ADD, I got to go. But what I learned, like with Joe and Jesse, they submitted themselves even as the instructors of training police to come in and be vulnerable and to talk about their life.
Right.
And talk about what's going on. And there was power in that room of officers was like, dude, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Not out of, by God, come in and submit because I'm going to teach this class and I'm the best at it. Usually everybody's like, I ain't listening to that.
Yeah.
They came in and said, look, man, let me tell you my story. Let me tell you about being a Marine and serving this country and the PTSD that I, experienced.
Right.
And the abuse I experienced as a child and all the trauma, and why that when I'm going on a run, I'm thinking of me growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about being a police officer and busting head. I'm thinking about, man, how can I help this family?
Yeah.
They were all like going, holy cow.
Right.
It's just powerful. Powerful.
It is when you're just real and raw and vulnerable like that.
So whenever I'll let you go and think, then I'm going to show the thank you from the CIT training again in case somebody missed the pre-show. But what else is in your head on that?
Well, I have a whole list of notes here that I took, but that and then that last song, I couldn't help but think that's Bryan Adams.
That's Bryan Adams, Sting, and
All
Rod
for
Stewart.
One and One for All.
Son, that's old school right there.
I said that's a T-shirt. That's where mine went.
Yeah, but it's it's pretty powerful. We're all in this together, man.
We are, and just like you said, it's a mess right now from racism to the political
and them
unrest.
singers. How about them singers?
Yeah, y'all are awesome.
Oh, they did good. And by the way, Jordan, you're the mix guy. Thank you for mixing all it down. Jordan don't get a lot of credit.
Jordan
Chip
does
is
an
doing all the
awesome
video
job,
stuff, but Jordan does. And Daniel, there's another Daniel and Jordan actually mix all that. So y'all just kudos.
He helps me with my little thing every Sunday morning too. You'd think that after, I don't know how long we've been doing this through the whole
he's
COVID,
just here
I'd get it,
and he's just
I'd
loving
get it right.
you, Angie. He's
I still
just trying
can't get
to
it
love
right.
you. He's trying to help you. All right, so let's go real fast into Joe and Jesse. Actually, with a lot of the local police officers, wanted to extend a thank you just for all that you've done to help raise the money to make it possible for them to get the new training. And it was not possible without you. So watch this and we'll come right back.
To the city of Shreveport, thank you so much. It really has been an honor for us to come into your community, to meet some of your officers, to meet some of the treatment providers and the stakeholders throughout the city of Shreveport, from LSU Health, anyone that contributed to us being here, thank you so much.
It's very hard to put into words what you gave this community, for those of you that donated to this training.
I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for this training. Thank you for caring enough about the community and about the Shreveport Police Department and the law enforcement officers in the community to put up the money for this training. It was very valuable. And again, I don't think a police department should be without it.
Thank you. I would say thank you for making this possible. We really appreciate this training.
And the fact that people in the community actually stepped up, that surprised me, it really did. But it also shows that there's still some people that believe in us. And that's something I'm very thankful for.
We can't thank you enough for thinking about us and making sure that we get the opportunity to attend something like this.
Really appreciate that you putting the effort into the fire department and the police department as far as getting this training so we can better serve the public. You're actually arming us to be well prepared in our professions.
Thank y'all so much for giving me this opportunity to be a better officer, to better help serve you and your community.
Oh, I thank them because I know I'm a better police officer because of it. I've got a whole different mindset when I'm going to hit the street next week.
While you made the officers' careers a lot better, you provided insight into their own mental health. Many people think this is only about interacting with the community, and it is in a great part. But the officers are also benefiting from it because they are also learning about their own health. And what you've also done is planted a seed in this department because they're already planning big things. And this is just going to cascade on. And the more officers that have it, the better it's going to affect everyone.
Thank you.
We can't thank you enough. And to the Simple Church, for the body, for the members, for the people who provided any bit of input, time, resources to help make this happen, we really do thank you.
You know what's crazy? And this is why I say, and I'll let you talk. I'm sorry, I'm overrunning you.
What's new?
It's the truth. Story of my life. 22 years of your life. I apologize. It's been the best 22 years of your life. I'm just
Honey.
trying to make sure of that. Has it been pretty good?
100%.
All right, good. Okay. Making sure
Go ahead. I'll get back to my point in a minute.
Yeah, no, I was just going back to Joe and Jesse and this whole idea of they gave up their time for their wives and all that stuff. So he just sent me a picture. I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
But that training is really changing those. It was the first time in the history of Shreveport Police Department. You're talking about real history change.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy that the Symbol Church is
That we
part
get
of
to
that,
be a
and how
part of
humbled
it.
we are and how thankful we are for it. So that's all I want to say.
I just want to say one thing about one of the police officers in the little thank you clip. She said, just to know that there are people in the community that still believe in us. Oh, that hits you in your heart. It's like, yes, we do. We still believe in our police officers.
And that's-
we're so grateful
yes,
for you and our
absolutely.
first responders. Anyway, that's one thing that just reached out at me. It's because, yes, and we got to be a part of showing that we believe.
All right, let's throw it to Evan real fast so he can talk about what's going on Facebook and see how many people hate us now. All right, check it out. Let's go. Table attack. Where you at?
There's no hate, nothing but love. Most of the time, if you're going to be a Facebook troll, you're going to do it later and not tag us, and then somebody sends a screenshot. They're not that brave to do it in the feed.
Yeah, well, put the picture back up. I like
Let's
that.
see
Go
him.
back up. Look, there's
Look
Joe
how
and his wife.
cute.
Watch it. Look, watch on the morning show. Joe, what's up, man? This is awesome. Thank y'all for watching.
Yes.
And again, thanks for taking time, man. Look at his beautiful wife
I
right
know,
there,
she's
man.
so cute.
He actually met her. She's up from the Iowa area, I think, maybe.
Oh,
I think
really?
that's what they
Is that
said.
what he
Yeah.
said?
So now they're
Maybe
down
we'll
in
get
San
to meet
Antonio.
her sometime,
Oh,
too.
she's got to come on down. We're going to
I
go surfing.
didn't even get to meet Joe. I'm sorry I didn't. It was a crazy week, so I didn't even get to meet him.
That's
Maybe
all right.
next time.
It ain't over.
He had other things to do.
Yeah, this next week, though, that's this next week. In a couple of weeks, we're going to do more training because that was just week one. They're going to come in and do a whole nother training. We're going to be coming back to you because there may be a bigger need because it looks like there's a chance for some big ideas and big change in Shreveport that we may need some more help with as we move forward. But
Excited
it wouldn't
about that.
have been possible without Joe and his team, Jesse. So, Evan, what's going on over there? We can cut back to just the full screen so we can see big Evan there. Tell me what's happening.
Perfect. There's a bunch of people watching, not just them, all over the country. This is a cool story. Carla McCoy is watching right now. She posted a picture in Frisco. You know her, Justin, because they went and got connected with the Frisco campus. They did the watch party last week. They got a sick daughter at home, so we hope she feels better. But they said they are excited to go check out the Frisco team again, watching over there in Dallas.
Come on.
Tagging us on the social medias.
Awesome.
That's right. We got a bunch of birthdays. Kathy Barnes' birthday is today. We gave Davin a shout out. He's in the room over there a minute ago. Somebody else's birthday this week we don't like talking about.
Oh, yeah. He's turning old. So
No.
we got a lot of...
Are you talking about my sexy husband?
We got a lot of birthdays,
I am talking
though.
about. He won't like it. It won't ever make the feed. But happy birthday, Justin, this
Happy
week.
birthday.
That's right.
Honey
Big
bunny.
5-1.
Absolutely. And Simple Church birthday.
Yeah, Simple Church will be turning 14.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I'm still
Angel always
freaked out. I'm like
Evan,
14.
the best part about it is
She
Angel
doesn't
just looks
believe
at me and like what? I'm like, yes, honey, we'll be 14 years old.
It's wild.
That's right. We got to think about our baby because when you need to know how old she is, just think about how old the church is.
That's right.
When you get stuck.
Oh, I don't get stuck, baby. I'm rolling.
Well, happy birthday.
Just getting better with age.
It's a Simple Church and
And
Pastor
Justin
Jay.
Hagler.
That's right. And
It's
one more
funny
comment.
because it's funny. Like Joe and them were like, Pastor. I'm like, dude, you can just call me
It's
Justin.
just Justin.
Yeah, you can leave all that formality off. It don't bug me none.
Somebody said one time, he's a reverend. He is
No.
a reverend.
I don't even know what
Loose
reverend
sense of the
means.
word.
I'm not
Wait,
a
every
reverend.
now and then we'll get mail that says like Reverend Justin Hagler.
Yeah.
I'm like, that does sound funny.
Hey, it's all good. Evan, what else you got? We'll get
I was
it.
going to say one more comment was cool. Megan James was watching on Facebook and said, it never ceases to amaze me how God is able to speak directly to me through each and every message. And it's hard not meeting together. It's not being in person, but they hear it. They're sitting there watching at home. You guys are watching on there, and we really appreciate that and that feedback just to know it matters.
Here's the good news is I have a feeling we're getting closer. We've had a couple of life groups in here the last couple of weeks, but I think we're moving closer. I think it could be very soon that we're all going to be back in this room. We're going
my
to just let you know. When I say
goodness.
all,
I'll say
that'll
all
be a
is
relative
loose. Yeah,
number.
there's going to be...
It's going to be a ticketed
It'll be-
event because I
it'll
think we're
look
still
different,
limited on
yeah.
the capacity of what's going to go on, but you will have a bigger chance to get in here. And I think that's coming sooner rather than later now. So we're getting close.
Details TBD. The app, the best way to stay updated. That's how you can sign up to get baptized. You can do child dedication. Make sure you download that app and check us out on Facebook and our website, thesimplechurch.tv.
All right, thank you, Evan. We're going to come back
Awesome.
over here,
Thanks,
and then
Evan.
you're going to get switched out because we got a special guest in the post
Upgrade.
show. That's right. We got a special guest in the post show. Thank you, Evan. That's awesome. So here's the cool part.
Yeah.
Evan's making a little transition over there because there are a lot of people that make Simple Church what it is. So all these volunteers are coming in. It's the same way like when you look at the community, it's like it's only as good as all of those people that are investing in it. Joe and them are one good example, just coming up here to be able to put their time in, Joe and Jesse giving all that. But then we also have a deaf community that is being loved on and supported by an amazing woman right here in our own community. She's one of my favorites because she can almost keep up with my crazy, because what I admire about her is most of the time she goes, I feel you, Justin, I got it.
I know.
She can roll with it. Every once in a while she looks at me and goes like, I don't know what he was doing. See, so we're close. We're really close. Let's go back over to Wendy at the table talking about doing a little fundraising for the deaf community.
Welcome, Wendy.
Look at there she is. Come on.
There is our sweet Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, is it easy to keep up with me, or pretty much you like, oh my gosh, that guy.
I got you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Ain't
what I'm
nothing
talking
to
about.
it, she said.
I got you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've got your same personality.
I know it.
I flow right with you.
That's why I love you so much. Y'all are so good, because I put it in the message, but Marion sent me a video that week, a couple of weeks ago about that police officer in Ohio.
Yeah.
I love that y'all watch.
You're an amazing
that you're
team.
a part of. They're
Yeah.
just an amazing team. So I'll put some of their watch party pictures up behind me
Let's see
if
'em.
you can, because I don't know if you can do that, Charlie. We can put them up whether you have a split screen, but is that even possible when they do it? I don't know. Sometimes the technological advances, but we will in a minute just show you the different ways that y'all are watching and the way you've been investing, because you contacted me this past week about a need down in South Louisiana. Tell me a little bit more about what's going on and how we can help and be a part of solving it.
I did. It's about 63 deaf have been impacted down south. And, you know, your message really hit home this morning about love walking in. And that's exactly what we're wanting to do down south with the deaf community, because they often get pushed aside, or there's communication breakdowns. The interpreters have gone through the same loss, so they don't have them. And so it just really hit us that we felt like we needed to do something. And we want to be that love that walks in down there and makes a difference.
She's so good.
I like that.
Come on, that's what
She said that love that walks.
All right, so
in.
look, let's
That's
put the logo up so they can talk about how we can help them with that. So this is, I don't know, yeah, here we go, it's right here. So fundraising campaign for the deaf community in South Louisiana. So on our app and on our website, you can go, and it goes to a GoFundMe. We're trying to raise $2,500 or so. I don't know if we got an update on that of where we're at, but we would love for you to help us be a part of that. So make sure that when you see this, you click on it and you make any donation any amount helps a lot, because as Wendy said, that community gets many times overlooked and forgotten. So let's go back over to Wendy and talk a little bit more about her. Wendy, do you know exactly what they're thinking about doing with this, or what are they trying to put it to? Because we were talking about a gift card and all that stuff really didn't work because some stuff would open and not, but how are they trying to figure that out?
Yeah.
What they're going to do is once they get all the money collected, their plan is to go to each individual on September 11th, and they're going to take a lunch to them, and they're going to take water, and then what they're going to do is give each individual that was impacted a gift card.
That's awesome.
That way they're able to go and get what they need. Because sometimes it's hard to know what each family needs. So that's their plan. So September 11th, they're going out and going to distribute what they've collected.
So we need that money now, baby. Don't
Right
you
now,
wait. September 11th. You know why they're doing it on September 11th?
Friday, isn't it?
They're doing it because September 11th now has become a do-good day. You know, we always remember, we'll never forget what happened on that day, but there is a big movement across America to turn that into something positive. So that's a great thing.
Love that.
On that day is to find a way to love on and help somebody down in South Louisiana. But Wendy, we just want you to know we love you. We're so
Thank you for your
thankful for y'all,
leadership.
man. It was good to see you. See, we hadn't seen her in months.
I know.
So we get
It's
to
good
know
to
it. So
see
come on,
her
give
for
Wendy
sure.
and them and the
Thank
deaf
y'all.
community some love. We love
Let's
y'all.
make it happen.
Hey, this is how you say, woo! That's what I do. That's the only thing I know when Wendy goes, do you remember any sign language? It's like, good morning. Is that right, Wendy? Good morning. And then it was like, happy.
You got it right.
Like, celebrate. Ah. So I'm not great at it, but I'm working on it.
I like this.
Yeah, that's easy.
I got that.
All right, so we got other things to talk about. So mark your calendars. All right, so first let's go to the worship night. We'll just put the logo on
let's
there.
do it.
All right, so worship on the red is
September
coming.
26th.
September 26th. So if you're looking for what's going on and what's coming up, that is in a few weeks. And it's going to be in your car. They're going to have drive up. You can still get out of your car and be around your car, but it is outside.
So it's
going
done
to be
safely.
awesome. And we're bringing in all the band, the community, all of these different people in playing. They got an awesome
7 to
night
8
of
o'clock. It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Going to take communion and all that stuff as well. So mark your calendar on that. What else you got, Angie? Let's see how good Charlie is back in the trailer. What do you want to talk about?
How about child dedication?
Child dedication. So here it is. She's got to find it for a minute. Look at her. Give it up for Charlie in that trailer.
Yeah, Charlie, she's so good.
Child dedication is next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday, September 13th, being done a little differently, but Chrissy's got a little video to show us exactly how we're going to do it in this time of COVID.
Come on, Christy, talk to me. Roll it, son.
It's little light up. I'm gonna let it shine. And in the darkest.
Hey parents, it's time for child dedication. Child dedication is gonna look a little different this year. We wanna keep you as comfortable and safe as possible, so we're gonna come to you. That's right, you can invite your friends and your family to your house. And a staff member and a Simple Kids team member will come to your house, and we're gonna get to pray with you and pray for your kids. If you wanna be a part of child dedication, then you can sign up today. Child dedication will be on Sunday, September the 13th. To be a part of child dedication, all you'll need to do is sign up on our website. You'll click events and then child dedication and pick a time slot that's available. We can't wait to see you. We want you to be a part of this special day with us. Sign up today.
This little light up. I'm gonna let it shine.
Come on.
I love it, still doing the child dedications.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because we actually come to your house. We've never done it this way, but we thought it'd be fun. If you're going to have a party, you get who you're comfortable
You got
with.
your people.
The only strangers are us coming in.
We'll mask it
We'll
up.
mask up, do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, and then we'll take some pictures. We'll pray
Yeah.
over that child. It's going to be awesome.
In the safety and comfort of your own home.
Try it, man.
Young
Why
people,
wouldn't,
I love
why
it.
wouldn't we try it? Why don't we do
Try it.
Speaking of trying it, we're also going to do baptism in homes. This is going to be pretty cool.
We have actually 4 homes
Yes.
in Shreveport Bossier area where we're going to be having our baptisms.
Yeah, so this
Swimming
is what's
pools.
cool. Both of those events, you got to sign up for those.
Yeah.
So you pick your location and you tell us that you're coming. So if you're doing child dedication, you got to sign up because we're only going to so many homes because our time will only allow so many. In the same way, baptism, you're going, hey, we want to make sure that it's not overrun in that house. So you got to sign up for baptism. And here is Evan telling us a little bit more about that, having a little fun with it. Evan, talk to me about baptism.
Hey Simple Church, we are excited to let you know that we are going to have a special night of baptism on Sunday, September the 27th. You can see here we're at a pool. We've done it a lot of different places over the years, but we want to be safe and help you to be socially distant by offering 4 different locations that you and your family can come to get baptized.
All right, through the magic of editing, I'm now here at the second location. We were in Shreveport. This is in Benton. Choose whichever location is best for you and your family. There's plenty of space for you to spread out, bring your stuff, and celebrate this important day. So make sure that you let us know on the list which of the locations you'd like to be at. All right, we're here at another great location in North Bossier, and this is just another way that you could choose to be baptized here at this house on September the 27th. Going public with your faith in baptism is a huge spiritual milestone, and we'd love for you to be willing to take that step with us that day. If you'd like to speak with a pastor or talk to somebody about it beforehand, you can email Brian at thesimplechurch.tv, and he will be happy to reach out and talk with you some more about what that decision means. But if you're ready to get baptized, sign up today and do it for September the 27th.
All right, I think that's a wrap. We got it. Y'all good? We got the sound. Everybody good? Awesome. Good job, guys. Hey, Caleb, what are you doing? Appreciate it. Come on, man.
There you go. Angie, we ain't baptized.
I know, that's...
Spots are limited, but you got to get in there.
I know, they did a great job with the video, though. I like it.
Yep, you got to sign up. Make sure that you sign up. Tell us you want to come. All right, so here's one of the things that's kind of fun, too.
Yeah.
So the message goes on, and we do it in the morning, and many times people are like, well, I just didn't have time to watch it. I didn't know what's going on. So we come up with a thing called late night, all right? And you can watch late night for a date night. And the idea is if you miss it in the morning, you're getting your kids up, because they got SK YouTube, so they can watch their programs and all that stuff, but everyone's like, my kids, I couldn't get them up, blah, 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 blah. So we said, hey, listen, we're going to do a little incentive. If you watch it at night and you post it on social media, you let us know you watched it, we're doing a drawing, and we're giving away a free date night. That is babysitting, that is money to go out to eat on. So why would you not do that? Well, if you want to know if it's really possible, we actually have another video. These are the stars of the show today.
They are.
But this is something maybe you can relate to if you're a younger couple trying to watch the service. Check this out. Stars of the show.
Kids are down. Finally got them. What's all this? Oh. All right. What is this? Oh, there's more. Okay.
Ready to watch church?
Oh my goodness.
See,
That's
Evan,
so
Evan
good.
thought he was coming in for another kind of worship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But he got Justin instead.
Yeah, and that ain't worship the way
That
I
wasn't
like
what
it.
he wanted.
Yeah, that was it. All I can tell you is Evan, I've
That
been there,
was
son.
so
I can
cute,
just tell
though.
you, Mallory, great job again. Y'all are the
Excellent.
best. Come on,
Y'all
give a little
are
love.
so good.
Sign up. We'll play that promo again next week because it's so fun.
Yeah.
Man. But make sure if
You can win a date night.
Yeah,
free
why would you not do that?
babysitting,
Yeah.
Dinner out with your husband, wife. Sounds good.
There's
to
a
me.
lot of products out there for y'all too. We have like Parent Talk now, which is a podcast they've got coming up. So just so you know, if you're looking for help, that you can do that. They have a website, thefx.tv. So if you're raising kids, you can make that happen. You got to remember that we're handing out boxes next week. That's where all of this goes on. The FX box is in there.
10 to 12 next
10
weekend,
to 12.
right
We're
here
going to be
at
handing them out in the
Convention
lobby.
Center.
You can subscribe online and we'll mail them to you for free, which I think that's a pretty awesome thing.
Yes.
But all of that stuff is going on. But we also have what we call Table Talk for teenagers, all right? So Table Talk is a pretty big deal. So they're going to post questions about today's message that you can get with your teenagers and talk about that. So we're trying to get teenagers and parents together.
Yeah.
So maybe fix a dinner together, or they could do like we did last night, Angie. We
Tell
had
them
a
what we did last
Bob
night.
Ross night. Y'all know what Bob Ross night is? All right, so look, there I am with all of our family and stuff, and there are canvases laid out on that table right there. And what we decided to do, thanks to our kids, is let's spend a little family time together, do a little table talking and creating some great images, all right? So there they are. I will reveal them next week. I actually left them in my truck. I was going to
Did
reveal
you?
them today, but yeah, we're running out of time. But we all followed along with the Bob Ross video, had a little fun and painted and talked about all
Spent some
that.
time together.
But it's just about trying to get, it's another way. So whether it's a Bob Ross night or table talk where you're getting together
Dinner.
and eating, spending some time going out to eat, we're trying to get families together and spend a little quality time together. So if you want the questions to talk about your kids while you're doing a Bob Ross night or while you're just eating dinner, all you do is text Table Talk to 77222. And if you have a teenager, you can sit down and kind of debrief the message. You got to get the kids to watch the message. Shipping them or all putting that online for you. So before
watch it
the
anytime you
day's
want
over,
to,
you'll be
yeah.
able to watch it. And then you can go to YouTube, watch the message, and then get them together and make it happen. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
How you like that,
It was
Angie?
fun. It was.
It's
I
time,
love
man.
Bob Ross.
Look, we're it.
Already time to
I
go.
know it's time, man, because
Go-
I get
went by
talking too
fast.
much, all right? So don't forget, sign up, man. If it's Table Talk, I mean, make sure you get that. If
Yes.
it's child dedication
Baptism.
next week, baptism, there's a lot going on. Download our app or go to our website so you can get the updated information. But thank you for watching. We're getting ready for a great service. Got a little Van Halen coming at you. It's going to make sense, trust me. It won't make sense right now, but you'll be like, wait a second. Listen to the whole message and then talk about it. And we'll see you next week. Till then, Angie, what we give them to them? Come on, give them a little piece.
Peace.
All right.